So we do have a training deck prepared for you guys, but I'll mostly be going through the platform instead. But at the end of the session, feel free to drop in your email so you can receive the training deck to refer to tomorrow. Um, so what to expect for tomorrow's application is that usually for the pre-applications on the VHFA website, you would see all of this information and what you need to submit. But tomorrow, what will happen is that on this page, you'll see a link to Builder's Patch where you'll be able to access the pre-application. So once you click on that link, um, it'll take you to this website. So what you would have to do here is instead of just entering your email address, that's like a common mistake, you would press sign up instead. And then this is where you would create your account. So since I already have an account, I'm just gonna log in. So you'll be able to see this page, and then you'll be able to start a new intake form. So this intake name would be your project name, and then you can start this application. And then it's basically just like any kind of form or Google form that you would fill up. You'll see that there are some required information which is there, so you wouldn't be able to submit without entering that information in. So just as usual, you would enter in some information here. You can type in some text. There are some drop-down options available for you to choose as well. And what I would just point out is that there are instructions on the application as well, where you can find some different resources for what you need to do. Like, for example, this link brings you to the QAP on VHFA's website. You can upload files, and for example, the pro forma can be found in the instructions icon here. So this is where you can download the template and fill up this pro forma.
And I'll just add that I know a few of you on the call have asked about the updates to the pro forma, and the updated pro forma will not be in use until the full application. So you can submit the pro forma that is currently on our website as the pro forma for this pre-application round.
Did anyone have any questions?
I'm curious, are multiple people in an organization able to get to this same project file?
Yes, something I wanted to point out too is that when you're creating your account, sorry, this is a little small, I'll just make it bigger for a second. So when you're signing up to create your account, there's this check mark that is saying, I would like to claim this email domain, which is your email domain. So anyone with that same email domain would be bucketed into the same company. So that's when you're able to collaborate on a pre-application together.
So what about our consultants who don't have the same email domain?
If they don't have the same email domain, you can let us know, and then we can, from our backend, put you guys together in the same company.
Thanks.
Additionally, after the first person creates their account, they can they can add other members with any email domain to the company team on your profile here. But if you create accounts separately and register separately, you can let us know and then we can put you guys together on the back end. Yep.
And
Mhm.
how do we, in what way do we let, and who do we let know if there's another non-sharing domain person that needs access? How do we let?
You can email me directly. I can give you my email at the end of this.
Can you put it in the chat,
Yes.
please? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Quick question. This might be for VHFA staff. Is there a particular when we create a form? Is there a particular naming convention you'd like us to use or will that be handled in the application?
Naming convention for the project, or sorry, I don't think I understand your question, Peter.
When we create the form and as Olivia was saying, you enter the name. Do you want to put the developer name in there? Do you want to put the town name in there as an example? Or is that mainly for our purposes to keep track of our own applications?
That will show up. So that will when you enter that into the pre-application material, we will see that and be able under the project details when
Okay,
you submit it.
got it.
But no, there isn't a format for each of those that we would like you to use, unless it will tell you in the application if we want a certain format.
When you're uploading documents under a particular category, can you upload multiple documents?
Yes, you can upload multiple documents. You can upload them and then you can also delete and re-upload. Yeah. Yeah, anything that has this arrow icon, you can upload files to. An additional thing is that you can drag and hover on top of the arrow icon instead of like going through your desktop files. So you'll be able to see one file uploaded, and then you'll be able to see uploaded by who. You can delete the file or you can open the file as well. Sorry, this is just a screenshot, but yes. So as you fill out information, you're able to save drafts. So all drafts and all submitted applications will be on your dashboard. So yeah, you can create multiple drafts and create multiple pre-applications as well. Yep, all drafts are saved. Um, you would have your own applicant dashboard and overview. And when you submit the intake form, you won't be able to edit the form anymore. And that's when VHFA will be able to see it. So they won't be able to see it while you're filling up the application, but they'll be able to see it after you submit. So what happens after the pre-application is that VHFA will receive the submission and then VHFA will review the application. And then once this deal is accepted, it will be moved to the full application phase. And that's when Vermont will invite you guys back to Builders Patch to submit the full application. The full application has more requirements and more functionality on Builders Patch. So there'll be another training session around the time of full application to go through all of that. But for this training session is going to be super simple. It's just accessing the account, like going through the first step of that and filling up the pre-application and the submission.
Olivia, I just want to jump in there and I just want to say that the pre-application materials are the same pre-application materials that you have previously submitted if you've submitted a pre-application before to VHFA. It's just within this online portal. And then the full application is the common application that you have used if you've applied before in previous years. Just within the portal.
I think that's pretty much all we need to cover today. I know we had a slot for an hour, but I just wanted to make sure we covered anyone's questions. If you'd like the recording or the slide deck, please leave your email in the chat.
Thanks,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, feel free to email me about anything if you're having any issues. with creating an account or want to combine some different team members into one.
And Olivia, if you can send that information to me too, then I can post it on VHFA's website for everyone to access to.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, are we all good here? Anything else?
Thanks.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you
you,
very much.
everyone.
Thanks all.
Thanks. Bye.